It started in Wayne, culminated in Berwyn, Parkside, Wallingford, Michigan. Tonight, the Monsoon Live universe comes together to celebrate the 19th edition of Bash the Bridge and the end of Season 12. So now, ladies and gentlemen, we proudly present your host, the chairman of Monsoon Live, Jeffrey Monsoon Mysick! We've done it! We've made it! Welcome to Monsoon Live presents the 19th edition of Bash at the Bridge 2015, the final show of Season 12! Woo! We're coming to you live from Wallingford, right here in the Foundry Church in Wallingford, Pennsylvania. I am Jeffrey Monsoon Mysick, and we gotta talk about it. Today on the show, it is our celebration of the end of summer 2015. It's also the end of our season, Season 12. And there'll be some time for closing remarks at the end of this broadcast, but you like it? That's our logo, our official Monsoon Live logo for 2015 and beyond. This is for the new season. That's our logo. I'm created by John Wool. All right, we know what happened last night. I'm not going to go into details. If you want to, check out the YouTube video of our boxing match. Hats off to Nero, who won. And I want to say again, thank you to everybody who helped with that presentation, with that fight. I was asked today at work, this was the question that was asked at work, was the blood real? Yes, it was my own blood. That's all I'm going to talk about, but I want to thank my buddy Michael for the video editing that you saw. I want to thank Josh, I want to thank Nero, and I want to thank Frank, and I want to just thank the audience for tuning in, watching it. Thank you for seeing me fulfill a dream of mine to get in to box. And by the way, I'm still learning and I'm still growing, and I hopefully will continue that, and that is my dream, and we'll get into that. We'll talk about some stuff later in our broadcast. But tonight, summer is over. Our season comes to an end, and tonight we celebrate the good, the bad, and the woo of summer 2015. And how do we do this? How do we take the news and the weather? What we do is we do the top 5 news events, and we're going to do those right now. And we know what number 5 is. This show, I'm going to say right now, will not be political, so we're just going to say it. The number 5 story was in our Season 12 and our summer, was the White House race began. Okay? Number 4, the guilty as charged in the mass shooting in Colorado at the movie theater. The gentleman was found guilty. Number 3, the guy who jumped the White House fence was put down in Westchester during the stabbing. Number 2, Cole Hamels leaves the Phillies. One of the best pitchers of the Phillies leaves. And number 1, and you know it's tied because we have the Iranian deal that was made and the embassy in Cuba opens. Folks, the world is changing and we are going with it. That was the top 6 news stories of this past year. Now, normally at this point, I would bring up the Weather NG department and we'd have a great conversation. We're not going to do that. We're going to talk about the top 3 weather events. I said the news section was quick. The weather section is just going to be as quick. What was the top 3 events? Hurricane season. For the first half of the hurricane season was quiet. What happened? Danny, Erica, Fred. They heated up. Also tied for number 3, and I want to put this out there, is the Super El Nino. Gigantic El Nino. No, El Nino, that's it. El Nino, the big one. so far of the year. Will affect our winter forecast. You got to tune in season 13 for that. Number 2, Pennsylvania. This state where I'm standing in Pennsylvania, most active on tornadoes. We actually had reports of tornadoes for weeks on end, and it was a very active storming period. My buddy John, who works with me, we were talking about this at work, so it was crazy. Number 1, the big drought in the West, and those are the top stories. Rain is starting to finally enter the West, so there'll be a period of that. So now, as the weather raged on, we're done with the weather. Let's push the weather out. Till next year, till next season. Look what happened in the movies. Yes, we are going to talk about the movies because, as usual, I'm already getting the look. There we go. We cheered in Southpaw. We laughed with the Minions. We sang the praises of Avengers and Ant-Man and went oy vey for Terminator and Fantastic Four. But it was this one movie that eclipsed it all. Let's hear it, folks, for the big time. We're going to pull it up on our... I gotta put it. Yes, but the summer of 2015, season 12 belonged to the dinosaurs. That's right, Jurassic World opened to the movie screens with a record-breaking $1.24 billion, and it's still grossing. It took a fully functional park with Chris Pratt, Bryce Dallas Howard. We screamed and cheered as we watched the rise of Indominus Rex and the fall of Jurassic World. And of course, with all that being said and done, some great action, explosion. It was just a great movie. Best sequel between all of them. Jurassic World beat Lost World, beat third. We were told that on June 22nd, 2018, Jurassic World 2 will come out. So we are excited about that, and yes, we are going to be counting down to that. That was the movies of the summer. To sum it up. In the fall, we have the end of the Hunger Games, and we also have the new Creed movie, which will be fantastic. So we look forward to those great movies. We have some big boxing stuff coming up as well when we look at season 13. And that is our season. That was our year. That's our season 12, folks. We've done news, we've done weather, we've done the movies. There's only one thing left to do. It's my turn. As we close out the summer of 2015, I look back on season 12. And what a season. It started out in Wayne in September of 2014. We saw the Republicans take control of Congress. We saw me destroy a John's Village Market shirt here. And I entered Wawa. This new era for Monsoon Live, we entered it. And we entered in with a heart of joy. And I'm going to have Johnny Williams playing Leaving Hogwarts, actually. We celebrate this new era of Monsoon Live. We expanded our borders like never before. We went to Michigan, folks. We went to Michigan with this show. I'm part of the USA Boxing. I'm studying boxing now. I'm lifting weights. We have expanded the show beyond it. We have pushed myself and this show like never before. I am truly grateful for everyone who has helped make the show a success. And I'm going to name some names. And I've repeated these names multiple times, but I'm trying not to get choked up because this is special to me. This is the end of season 12. So I want to thank a lot. I want to first of all thank the woman who inspires me, who's my energy sometimes when I need it. And that is my mother, Sandy Mysick. I am a grateful son, and I love her dearly. She is the best. So Mom, season 12 is for you. Next, Michael, who inspired me to go on Twitter, and now we're going to be on Instagram next season. Thank you, Michael. Thank you. As the computer music goes out. Josue, Frank, Josh, John, Store 257 of Wawa, Crispy, Sarah B. Everybody who knows me knows what this show means to me, what this moment means to me. That. Everything we've done this season. Jarrell, same thing to you, buddy. We're going to end with no music. Music's off. But I'm going to do the following. I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for the love, the support you've given me. And I can't wait to show you season 13. It is going to be an amazing ride. There's only one thing left to do. So now, in accordance with tradition, yes, we've taken this from the Olympics, but we do this every year. And we're doing this first time ever on YouTube. So now, in accordance with tradition, I, Jeffrey Michael Vincent Mysick, declare summer 2015 over. I, Jeffrey Michael Vincent Monsoon Mysick, declare season 12 over. Done. Finito. Put it in the bag. And I call upon the Monsoon Live universe to gather on Sunday, September 20th, 2015 for season 13 of Monsoon Live, the season of New Horizons. But for now, for one last time, we will be taking a 2-week break. This is our last show till the 20th. I am Jeffrey Mysick. Have a good one, and we'll see you for season 13. The next video, the finale of finales, is our look, a quick preview at season 13. But for now, this has been Bash at the Bridge 2015. And our new saying is no longer later days, it is keep it real. Keep it real, guys. We will see you on the 20th. Peace. Love ya.